You've done it again!
I've done it again, man. This is the Motorcycle Van 3.0. This is Deck's van, again, another van that went through the workshop without you seeing. This is the evolution of the previous 2 motorcycle vans that Deck saw on the YouTube.
It's basically becoming a little bit of a beep swinger.
And now this one has put so many features. I cannot describe how much stuff is in this van. So this van is a swamper on air ride. It's going to be going off-road. Deck and his son are huge motocross fans. They're out riding most weekends. And so we didn't want any massive body kit that's effectively going to come off or be knocked or scraped or bumped when going to motocross tracks. So the exterior, just teamed up the Ascot grey of gloss black, the overarch kits, the front optics, a very minimal front spoiler, and it pops. It looks really classy.
It sits so well, man. I mean, with the red belts coming through, hitting that streamer and the gloss black little TT lip down there, it genuinely holds so much presence to the point that there are loads of people here where we are today, and it has been literally like a smartphone competition. Everyone's like getting them out. This thing's got some
Without
presence.
giving too much away, there are a lot of tradesmen floating around at the moment.
Oh, we've got all the tradesmen.
They are huge van fans, and this has been really popular. It's been on the talk of the tea break.
Yeah, I'm like genuinely like, this is mad.
There is an awful lot happening in this cab. I will break down so that we can digest it all. So the concept here was to have a pop top on a bike van so that the lads, when they go out for a weekend's ride, can stay in the van with the bikes inside, because they're very nice motorcycles. And from a security point of view and just from a point of view of having somewhere to stay, they wanted everything to be self-contained. We have never had a bulkhead and a pop top, ever. And I don't think it's ever been done before. So we took influence from sleeper cabs, from trucks, and actually made a bulkhead that allowed access to the pop top through the cab.
Of course you have. Okay.
And we've got all the toys in here as well. So just behind the seats, if you want to fold this one down.
This has got a recliner, by the way, as well. It's very cool. Just push that little shut there.
So that seat can be ultra comfortable, but also fold down to give more room.
Did you utilise the space under the seat, or have I still got room for beers and my pants?
You can still keep your rucksack of pants underneath the
Oh my
bench seat.
God, look at this in here.
Custom speaker mounts, so the sound system really does kick. There's a lot of audio packed in here. And then Tom, who built the van, actually put all the electrics, so there's off-grid electrics and on-grid electrics built into a custom step.
So you can get into your pop-top roof.
To get up through the roof. Yeah, and the roof's got more lights and extras in there as well.
Oh my God. And what's behind the driver's seat? Because I can see stuff.
So this is where we've stored, so you've got a diesel heater outlet. So we've managed to route the diesel heater ducting into both the rear and the front.
Of course,
so the air will come out through and up to warm the pop top. And inside here we've got the inverter, all of the electrics, there's a little removable panel on the back.
So all the leisure battery, split charge system, everything is housed in these steps here.
Yeah.
And that's for the rear of the van, and so this is, everything is confined in here.
Yeah. Because we've got a lot of water, we've got over 100 litres of water in the back, we've tried to put as little electrics as possible in there.
Are you guys getting this? Just the panel van level up that has been going on here is ridiculous.
Intense, and it took us a long time to build. Diesel heater controls up here.
Yeah, nice, so you can literally just put your hand down and turn it on when you get cold.
And you've got all the storage and stuff behind there. It's very easy to access. Yeah.
Genuinely lost for words with how nice this is in
It's
here.
really smart. And all the Alcantara we've managed to...
Yeah, all the bulkheads Alcantara. I love the
right.
speakers down here. That's just going to sound
And the speakers,
so
you can
good.
even see the speakers through the windscreen.
I'm genuinely lost for words how you've managed to get so much stuff into the cab of a T6.1 Bernsey.
It's a mega cab, yeah. And just the little trimmings as well, you know, the
Love
little
the
reds
red.
and the
It's
red on the front. It's a cool
perfectly-
accent colour.
Perfectly matched, isn't it?
Really nice. I think it matches the motorbikes.
Of course
I hope it
does.
matches the motorbikes.
Of course it does.
Shall we have a look in the back?
Well, knowing Bernsey, it's just going to be perfectly executed, and it will look like there's nothing in the back, but there'll just be like everything in the back. 100 litres of water and room for motorbikes, and you do know he would have put like all the random stuff in that you could ever possibly need for a weekend away motorbikering. Go on then. I'm
you ready?
genuinely excited to see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Wow, there's the water.
Yeah. But it lights up. Ba-ba. So you can see the water level. So we've made a real feature of that.
Wow.
And this also lights up as well.
Oh.
So it's kind of balanced. This is built by hand.
Of course
By
it is.
hand.
Of course it is. Because
And I don't know if Tom did this on purpose, but he's even mitered the corner, which you cannot do on a CNC machine. And I don't know if he did that on purpose, maybe he'll let us know. But that's like the biggest flex, to show that he's done it all by hand. So everything was proper old school carpentry, all scribed into fit. We made a prototype and then completely rebuilt it out of this board. So this was a late addition, this choice of material, but it just looks so nice. And I'll show you this little tool store down here.
like the detail in here speaks for everything. You can't get detail and the thought process that goes. He's even done that on the edges. Look.
Yeah, really smart.
Like-
yeah. But Tom had some ideas, even after we'd submitted the design through. For example, I thought the toolbox could just go in here. And Tom said, well, if he's got his motorcycles loaded in, he's not going to be able to pull the toolbox out in case he uses it to fix someone else. So he built
Yeah,
the
the
side
side.
access
Just
as well,
remove the side, it
which
makes
just
so much
makes
sense.
so much sense. But I didn't think about it. So yeah, really fortunate that the team get involved and put their hand up, and yeah,
I think you've nailed it. I was expecting it to be good,
yeah.
and I was expecting it to be quite impressive, but it's the thought process that I get a kick out of looking at this.
Yeah.
Like everything from the cab to the steps to get in, you know, to get into your bed,
yeah.
and all your power in there. So we've freed up all the space here, so you can have your toolbox, your helmets, your gloves, your boots, the lights behind the water.
Yeah.
Totally unnecessary, but totally necessary at the same time. Like you wouldn't. I'm having to stand. You know what this van needs? It needs a popped up roof so you can stand up in it.
Funny that.
Boots here.
Boots here, goggles just
Goggles
on top.
here,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then
There is a hole
any
for
wet
boots and goggles
stuff, then he's made the little shelf on top of the tank, so that's waterproof.
Oh yeah.
So if he does go out riding when it's absolutely sopping wet, you can put wet gear on there.
Oh, it's even got you've put a diffused light bar in the tailgate.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so we needed a brighter light for when they come back for a ride, say in the winter, it's dark, they needed outdoor lights. So instead of having separate lights, we thought we'd build it into the tailgate, but
So
bump up the
before we
the
did.
lumens.
Oh, air compressor.
Yeah,
just
so all your
there,
air tools can go in there. So
so we can work on the
Deck
outside.
has got, at the moment, he's been rocking a Transit. He had a race van, then he went for something smaller to try and access more remote locations. So he's been in the Transit for the last few years. It was built for him, but was still a little rough and ready on the inside. So the aim was to try and make something really fit for purpose, but something that looks really smart. So we should say thank you to Tech, first of all, for trusting and commissioning us to build the version 3 of the motorcycle vans.
This is it. This is it now.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think you're going to ever be able to build a motorbike
Where
van.
do you go from here? But if anyone else would like a motorcycle van, we've mapped it all out now, haven't we? So yes, we'll happily build another.
Slightly different, there's no two vans. So.
They always end up leaving different. And it's nice to see the kind of transcendence across 3 different vans, really, to see how things, they look so different, don't they? They're all different colours, have different features and different toys and tech for the different owners. But this one is a real rig.
So on the van top trump cards,
Yes.
I'm very biased because all of our vans are like a top trump.
Yeah.
But this one, personally, for you,
Yeah.
you've built some amazingly beautiful vans over the years.
Yeah.
I think this has to be the most impressive.
Awesome.
Like, without a shadow of a doubt, the pinnacle of your career.
Thank you very much.
Humble man.
See you next time on Van Haven TV.